Hello everyone, it's Amy, and I have figured out how to do Facebook FaceTime, and you do it on Facebook Messenger. So I am ready to try and see how the little craft market works. So if you are interested, you can send me an email. My email address will be below, and I will email you back, and you can send me a message by Facebook Messenger. We will schedule a time when you want to shop, and then I will just go ahead and call you on Facebook Messenger, and we'll go ahead and start shopping at whatever time you've chosen. So I wanted to show you, these are the shipping prices, because the shipping's not included, so it depends on what you get as to what the shipping costs would be. Now, eventually, I may be able to try and figure out something differently, but these I know will go, and I know what they'll cost. There have been times when I have filled one of those bags and thought it may be cheaper because it wasn't really that heavy, that it might be cheaper to send it regular mail. And when they weighed it and, put it in a regular envelope, it wound up being like $15. So, and my post office is pretty good. There's my hubby's dog. My post office is pretty good if they think I could mail something cheaper, or at times when I've sold two of these packages to the same person, when I got there, they said, why don't you take those two packages? I think they'll both fit in that box. And they did. So, so instead of being $20, it was $17. So, they're really good about telling me if they think I can do better. And if we can figure out some better shipping, we can do that. But for at this time, this is what we're going to do. So you'll choose your products. We'll figure out which of these parcels they will fit into. Now they do have large boxes too, but I didn't get one of those. This is a medium flat rate. That's a medium flat rate. That is a small, and that is a padded envelope. So that's what I have at this time, and those would be the costs if your products fit in those packages. So, and that would be added to the cost of your products. So again, we have different types of products. I have to check, I need to call them right now. I need to check about, because they always ask you, is there anything liquid perishable? And I've never done paints before. So I need to ask them, but I would think I could send paint. Other people send paint, so I think that it's got to be possible, but I'll ask them about that. And anything that I sell that is liquid, I will put in a Ziploc baggie and tape it shut before I put it in the box, because I think that just in case if they're throwing things around, if something leaks or something, I don't want it to leak all over everything. So I will put them in Ziploc baggies, just like a Ziploc sandwich baggie, and then zip it and then roll it around the paint and then tape it shut. So, but these are the kind of things that we have, and you will just decide, what it is that you want to shop for, and we'll go ahead and do some shopping. So again, if you're interested, send me an email, and I will we'll get things kind of set up at that point in time. So thank you very much for your interest. I had a lot of you say that you were interested. So we're going to try this. And, to me, it's just that way you can choose what you want. I've thought about doing things like having a little store or something that literally was like, up there on Etsy or whatever. But I don't want to have to keep up with like an email all the time, constantly saying, I want this and that, or this and that. And then you got to figure out the shipping and all that kind of stuff. And I'm afraid I would get behind. So this way, literally, you're shopping, I'm putting it in the box, and it will be ready to go pretty much right after we get off the phone. I'll have to address it and that type of thing, but it will be done instead of having to look at emails, pull orders. I think I would get behind on that. And so I had a couple comments that said, this is going to be a lot of work. But to me, because I don't want to be fearful of whether or not I get an order that doesn't get out in time, I don't have to be that way like this. If I have a box ready to go and something were to happen, somebody else, my husband or one of my girls could mail it out. Well, only one. Because one of them lives far away. But, they could mail it out for me. So, even if I couldn't get out, it would be ready to go and I could get that package out. And that's always been my biggest fear about doing something like this. That's why I always did the kits. Those kits were completely ready to go. I didn't sell any more than what I already had ready, because then I knew that they were ready. All I had to do was put the labels on them and they went out. So if I got sick or something, it didn't matter. My husband could take them, you know, and that to me is the most important part, is making sure that these get out. So, alrighty. So that's how it works. Send me an email if you want to try it. And again, the email will be below. Thank you very much, each and every one of you, for all of your comments. I really, really appreciate them, because I just didn't know about whether I should even try it or not. So thanks again. And I hope that all of you have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.